8 hours.
Oh, fuck off.
Or until you pass your wisdom saving throw. And sorry, I figure the guy that always rolls like,
I know, right?
30s and 47s and shit that I can't math out, you would think you'd be able to roll a 17.
You'd think. But no. I'm just gonna let you guys handle this one. No, you're good.
The bowl with their desecration, or Riona, without knowing, basically stopped the spell from moving forward to a certain point because the sacrifice was no longer in the brazier.
I just saw fire and was like, fire!
Torsten, my character, looks at Riona and he says, I don't have the strength, and I don't know what they're going to be doing in the temple. If this actually follows a real temple, then the next stop is where the room is where the room where there should be the statue to the god that is in here. Like, this is, it's going to be the antechamber. And so, but I don't know what they have planned. Brianna, please, for me, I don't have the strength. Burn these walls.
Drop my wild shape and say, how about this? We actually stick to the original plan, and you let me sneak ahead, figure out what's going on down there, make sure my dad's not there. I'll come back and take these mushroom jars, spread them all over the walls, and light this thing up. But you got to give me 10 fucking minutes to myself to sneak down there and see that he's not there. And then I will burn this down. I'll use all 5 of the bottles I have left of mushroom stew, and I will burn this place to the ground. But you got to let me do this on my own instead of following me, setting off the alarms, because none of this would have happened if you guys had just stayed with the plan.
Torsten's like, I'm lucky to be standing. I could take the break.
So go sit in the hallway. Me and Echo sneak on down, and we come right back. You guys can give us 10 minutes of just letting us sneak. Maybe? I'm
Rusty
bleeding
coughs up
out.
blood.
Yeah, I'm spent.
God damn it. Okay. First level healing word, Rusty.
Torsten says,
7 points of healing.
Torsten says,
Just be careful.
Riona, you have 10 minutes.
How badly hurt are you, Rihanna?
I'm at half health. Because I had to do all this because I wouldn't let me sneak.
You
can
have
take
10.
another.
Riona,
You
have
take 32 points of health back.
Oh, fudge. Okay.
from what?
I have Cure Wounds. I can cast it twice using the Dragon Orb.
All right, I'll take it. And I look at Echo. You gonna be my little buddy and help me with this? You're the only sneaky one here besides me.
He smiles as best as his beacon light and says,
Yes.
in your voice,
I'm gonna cast this again, but I'm not letting you guys follow. Sit. Oh, not in this gross fleshy room though. Go sit in the hallway. And I cast Pass Without a Trace again. And me and Echo will sneak off to the next chamber just to look. That's the only plan. We're just looking.
He's like, I need you back for this. And he starts
Trust.
He
Trust
starts
them, okay?
he starts a prayer of healing.
Be back. I take Echo's hand and walk out. And once we're out in the hallway, I let him do his own thing. I let go of his hand so he can go ahead of me if he wants. But we're stealthing down the hallway to the next room.
Okay. And there not,
Sorry, I
nothing.
rolled stealth, so I was
Oh, I was gonna say what were your stealth rolls?
33 with my
Nice.
plus 10 total.
Huh?
28.
Okay. Yeah, you guys could walk. Okay. So you walk in and yes, it's a giant stone, it's like 120 feet across left to right, probably a good 200 feet down, very in its heyday, it was very opulent, very amazing. And there's an altar right in the middle of it, which there's a statue taking up half of the room, the north half of the room. This statue takes up, and you look along the walls, through carvings and text. There seems to be some kind of story being told, and at the end of the big giant carving is of a wolf chained to a tree with a Viking with his arm in its mouth and the jaws are closed.
Besides the giant statue, is there anyone else in this room?
Yes. There is one very large there's one very large hooded figure at the altar, and you see you see well, you and Echo see I can't remember the name of the type of creature that you are, Echo. Kinku.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are splayed and flayed open Kenkus, crow Kenkus on this altar.
I shift into Dryad quietly and use True Vision to look at the hooded figure.
It is not human.
What was my guess? But it demonic.
It very like
Okay.
again, your alarm is not stopped going off.
Where is my compass pointing?
Towards him, towards the altar, actually.
I said I would just look. I look over at Echo and I kind of I'm giving him a look like I don't know what to do.
Echo looks at you, and as quietly as he can say, I love you too. And Echo runs forward with crossbow raised and screams out like the beasts did as he fires at the figure.
I took the chaotic gnome with me.
Okay.
Now, point of clarification. I made sure to leave Riona behind and draw its attention.
Oh yeah. Brianna, what are you gonna do?
gonna stealth around and go up to the altar on the other side to see if I can see what the compass is pointing at. Letting Echo be the bait.
The as best you can tell, the feather is pointing at the giant statue. As you can tell, the feather is pointing at the giant statue.
Makes no sense. Basically, I'm moving around and I keep moving like in a circle to see if it keeps pointing at the statue. And if it does, I head towards it, trying to look for any sign. Being as quiet as possible while my stupid little Kenku's running in trying to kill himself. So I'm trying to do this quickly but quietly.
Okay, you walk all the way around, because every step you take, it just seems to be following the statue. So you walk around the statue, and you realize when you get there that it's pointing up into the spot where the Viking's arm goes into the wolf's mouth.
I start climbing my way up quietly.
Do like a DC 16.
How far from where I'm standing on the ground to the arm that's inside the wolf mouth?
No, it's like 50 feet in the air. It is a giant. It takes up half the room, so it's like, say 60 feet deep and the full, or
Fine.
I'm sorry, 100 feet deep, the full 120 feet wide. So like that central area is about 50 feet in the air, 50, 60 feet in the air.
It's fine. I'm gonna use something I haven't used yet, thanks to Justin and his gracious giving, and pull the owl mask completely on and cast fly for 1 minute off of it, and I'm gonna fly up to the mouth.
Okay, does fly break stealth?
Well, no, because I'm concentrating on the spell.
I was going to say,
because I'm not casting it. The mask is the one casting.
Okay, so
spot.
it doesn't change you. You just
no.
start
It just
flying.
It gives me the ability to
Okay.
fly for 1 minute.
Okay. Well, you fly up, and give me an investigation check. Okay. You see that there is something inside the mouth of the wolf. You
Okay.
don't see how to get to it.
What's happening with Echo? As I look down at him, what's going on with him?
Oh, I'm bobbing and weaving and moving all over the place, using that same scream and trying to fire my bolts at it. Keeping its back towards you.
Yeah, I was going to say the hooded creature has turned around to see to see him bobbing around. He's kind of looking around to see. He's like, very confused as to even how Echo was in there. And Echo has obviously interrupted something, but you can't really see from where you are what's going on.
There's no way to stick my hand inside the wolf mouth.
Yeah. There's little separations between the teeth and stuff.
I just stick my hand in and grab whatever's in there.
Okay.
Well, hope it doesn't bite me back.
You fumble around for a minute. You didn't have a great investigation, so You fumble around for a minute.
Mhm.
You kind of put your hands on something that doesn't feel like stone to you. And you pull it out, and it is a small field notebook.
Echo better not die for this. Pocket it, and as the guy's back is turned, I yell, "Out of the way, Echo," and cast Tidal Wave, dropping stealth.
Do you have to be able to see the person that you're casting tidal wave on, or does tidal wave just?
It's Tidal Wave is an area effect of 30
To
feet
whom
long.
it may concern.
Yes, that's why I'm telling him to move, Echo to run, because this is a 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall, no, 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10 feet tall wave of water coming down on this fucker, and he needs to do a DC dexterity save of 17 to not get completely destroyed. Either way, he's getting hurt.
Okay, gonna need the same thing from Echo.
$22.
And you have evasion, right? Or did you use that already? You only take half of 26. So 13. And what about the Mr. to back to me guy? What's his dexterity?
Well, the moment he hears you scream and sees the water, he snaps his fingers and disappears.
Chicken. With the last of my minute, I fly down so I don't hurt myself and go straight to Echo.
Okay. So you go back to Echo, and then he reappears standing in front of both of you. And he says, "I don't know how you got in here, but you will not be leaving alive." Kind of wish you hadn't have done that. All right. Dexterity saving throws from both of you. 17, please.
Mm-hmm. 19.
14.
$34 points of damage for those who missed their save, those who made their save, and half of that, so 15 to 17 points of damage.
DM, I have a question.
Yes,
He's attacking us both.
yes, with a lightning bolt.
I have one uncanny dodge,
Okay,
and I jump in front of Riona.
all right. You take the full brunt of the lightning bolt.
How close were you?
I got close to him.
I mean, how close was Echo to death?
I'm good.
You took the full brunt of that lightning bolt. And unfortunately, he's not done with you. Either one of you. $27 hit you, Echo. and a nat 20 hits you as well.
When I jump in front of Riona to take the brunt, trying to keep her from being hit, I was at 2 hit points. He hit me again. That's an automatic fail. And a nat 20. 2 more fails. Echo is dead.
So, Riona, Echo, seeing that he's about to cast down, Echo jumps the distance between the two of you. You see him get hit with the lightning bolt. He gets down on one knee, just obviously pained, and he looks back up at you. Little smile on his face, and you know as well as he can, and in Max's voice, he says, "I love you." And that's when the first firebolt hits him for the initial damage, and then the second firebolt hits him and just turns him to dust and ash.
Bonus action, pissed off and transform into a dryad. Action, create a water wall in front of me, which is 30 feet long, 10 feet high, 1 foot thick, and I can make a 20-foot diameter around him. And if there's obviously nothing left of Echo except ash, I scoop up what I can and I take off running, creating the water wall to hopefully help as it sits there for 10 minutes.
And
I kick him. Move. Now, all of you, out.
that's the way we're
Echo.
going.
Side, you guys can see the handful of ash. Side pocket. I reach into my bag and I pull out 3 of the 5 jars I have, and I just throw them at the walls, one down the hallway. Green flames. Everyone out.
So Thorsten stands up and starts running towards the chamber where you just came from. He's like, the lady said out. So he starts running that way.
I'll take it behind everyone else as everyone runs in.
Yeah, I'll
But
follow
he's
Torsten.
going north, back towards the statue, not
Oh, no.
not
No.
south out.
I kind of grab Torsten and drag him back to you.
No. Thorsten's not. No.
I fire the hallway first so he can't go down it. Torsten, go back or you'll be ending up just like Echo.
I'm not going to allow this to stand. I don't know what what you guys faced in there, but this is not going to stand.
I turn and I look at him. There are no tears, just anger. Almost like you can see the green flame. And I look at him and I say, Torsten, if you don't leave, I'm okay with burning you alive inside this building. But I'd really prefer you don't. I already lost one. One more isn't gonna hurt. Get out. As I light another wall on fire.
Torsten shrugs. He's like, we all have our sacrifices to make. And he bolts off.
Last 3rd level spell, I cast sleep on him.
Okay. You're gonna put him to sleep in the middle of
And-
a fire?
Scrap can carry him.
And what's the saving throw?
Which, if I pull it up, hold on. But I can't pull that up. Hate my life right now. Thank you, Justin. Okay, so it's technically a 1st level, but I'm casting it as a 3rd level. So it adds 2d8 extra per level. So that's 4 extra d8s. And I have 5 d8s I'm supposed to roll. So 9 d8s to go over your health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yep, okay. So do you have more than 43 hit points?
Very more.
Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Subtract each character's hit points. If it's creature's hit point must be equal or less to the remaining number total. So 43. So yeah, it would be 43. You have to be 43 hit points or less, basically, and then you'd be asleep.
Oh, yes. No,
A lot more than that.
I have a lot more than that.
Okay, I light you on fire. Bye. No joke. Just I light the rest of the room on fire.
Okay. Yeah, no, the lighting, that's fine.
No, the hallway is the green mushroom flame, which that I lit that first. The rest of the walls are now on fire, which we never discussed how flammable that mushroom stew is, other than when I tried to burn you all alive with it.
Right.
But it's very
I think the word you're
flammable.
looking for is extremely.
Yeah,
Right.
it was very extremely
as
sticky.
as Torsten walks towards your wall of fire that's in the hallway, he casts create water,
Someone.
and just walks through and looks back at the rest of y'all like, you coming? Because she sure burned down that room.
Hey, Torsten. I point at you and I go, move. It's a con save, DC 15.
Okay, move where?
Did you fail?
Yeah.
You move
You just-
120 feet out from where I am.
Okay.
You're going back down the hallway the wrong way.
So you pushed me 120 feet.
Vortex warp. Whoop.
Right.
Back into the hallway behind us.
Back in 120 feet into the south hallway.
The way we came in.
Right.
Yes, we're
Mhm.
leaving.
With us.
And you are now at the front of the line.
Well, but you said you set the rest of the room on fire, right?
No, here's the hall there. I'm backing the fuck out. I'm setting down where the evil bad guy is. That's all on fire. We're walking out backwards. I'm gonna set the cleansing room completely on fire once everyone's the fuck out of it. I got basically one wall where the hallway is. And he put you out the door down the good hallway that's not on fire right now.
Okay.
So once that happens, I turn and I look at everybody and I start walking everyone out as I'm pouring the 4th bottle down. Once we're out of the room, fire. Now the room's completely engulfed.
The walls are completely engulfed.
Mhm.
And
As we get out of that room.
Torsten, with nothing but rage in his eyes,
We can do this again forcefully if we have to, Torsten.
and he said, you would kill me. You would
Yeah.
kill me.
Yes.
You would kill yourself. Come on.
And
Yes.
Tor-
Yes, I would, Torsten.
Torsten,
Because you're being an idiot.
Just because you have nothing left to believe in doesn't mean I do.
And running in head first like an idiot. You'll die before you ever see your
Speaks the
parents
idiot
again.
who just ran in head first and got
I went in-
themselves caught and got somebody killed. Don't presume to tell me what's right when you're the one that went in, had us wait for you,
And we got caught.
We waited
Because
and-
Echo sacrificed himself. Don't you presume that I got caught? Don't you think that Echo did the right thing, trying to save us all?
It's not for you to order me.
And it's not for you to waste what he did. Now
And
get the fuck out. You dying right now isn't going to help anything. Look at you. You can barely stand.
death is
You have more-
uncertain.
You're going to die and get turned into one of them. And we'll have to kill you all over again. You're going to end up like the thing you hate. Now get out. It's the
I
last
won't.
time I'm saying.
I won't go. So what's the reason you want to go back into temple?
This is one of my people's temples. It is an ancient temple, and it
It's
is
on
being
fire. It's
being
being cleansed.
desecrated.
It's being cleansed by fire. What else do you want?
What are they doing in the other room? Who else is
Killing-
still here?
Killing Kenkus. That's what they're doing. There were so many dead bodies. We left. Now you need to leave so I can explain everything I saw.
They are actively the moment you said Kenkus and bodies all over and everything, he looks at you and says, "What color were the Kenkus?"
The same as Echo. Because Kenkus are all black.
Exactly. And he
There's no point in talking. Because I'm not gonna explain this.
Torsten looks at Haskar and Rusty, and Rusty, you of all people should know what they're actively doing is they are actively trying to turn this from a Viking god's temple into a temple of the horned one. You know, the one that leaves marks like this.
Look,
I'm not leaving until
We
this
could-
place is cleansed.
we can't survive a bar brawl right now, yet alone going head to head with demons. But what I can do is I can force you out of here. Walking up to you. Easy way or the hard way, buddy. You're not sacrificing yourself on our watch.
Torsten says, "Funny you should speak about sacrifice. This is something I wanted to do when I was in a better condition. But if there's ever a connection to a god anywhere in this world anymore, we all have to sacrifice somehow." And I take the hand axe that the dwarven lady gave me, lay my arm down on the altar, and I say, "Tyr, this is my sacrifice to you." And I chop my left arm off, or left hand off.
What altar? Because we're all in the hallway, so
We're standing. That's what I'm saying. But the brazier,
that's the room I lit on fire.
the
He-
walls are on fire. The brazier is not on
Yeah.
fire.
And he moved you 120 feet. I walked out with everybody and set the entire room on fire.
We
And
were inside. Fuggy, he puts his hand on the floor.
I'm
and
just
chops
saying,
his
yeah.
fucking hand off. Okay.
That's
He
120
makes-
feet out. You're
he
in the
ma- he ma-
hallway.
He makes his sacrifice while calling out to Tyr. The moment that does happen,
We love you, Mongo.
the moment that does happen, you see this bright light just like onto Torsten, like blinding light. You guys are kind of thrown back, went from dark and flamey to incredibly bright. Yeah, even makes you put your sunglasses on. and you see in the middle of it, Torsten just on his knees, head raised, eyes rolled back in his head. And with that, it was a pleasure to be your DM.
It's done.
And with that,
Goofy.
it was a pleasure
You
being.
guys are all insane.